think we just need 2 briefings here today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When we land at the top, just keep all belted up until I say, okay, we're good, because we might have to reposition possibly to a flatter spot, or we might lift off and fly somewhere different.
Yours looks just like mine. All you gotta do is take that thing, push it over to the middle, and now you're on.
Nice slim guys.
Yeah.
Compared to yesterday.
But beautiful.
Degrees on the dashboard.
Are we going to mostly ride in the shade or in the sun?
Our goal is to be in the shade, but
I'm just asking before.
yeah. We don't really know if it's going to get warm enough to soften up the south, but it definitely feels like worth trying one out at some point in the day if we can. It might get nice and soft, so let's just see how that goes.
Okay, so the first one is going to be in the shade probably.
Yeah. So conditions are tricky, as you know, so we're gonna do our best to find you guys some good skiing. I would love to have everybody's name just to make sure I got everybody's name here.
Ivo.
Ivo?
IVO.
IVO. That's a good one. Easy.
Yeah, it's short.
You guys were heli skiing yesterday or ski touring? Ski touring. Ski touring. Okay.
We were in Whistler.
Yeah, we're
In Whistler. Okay. How is your? Are you new to this game? Have you been skiing a long time? Are you strong skiers? Intermittent? Can you give me an idea?
I'm a snowboard instructor usually, but I'm not that experienced in backcountry.
First time for me doing something like this.
First time doing skiing.
No, I have like 20 something days of skiing, but first time doing like backcountry.
First time backcountry, so
Yeah.
like,
I did it on powder a couple of times in France,
Okay.
like 5 days maybe.
gotcha. Okay.
Been skiing for a long time. I
Skiing for a long time.
do some backcountry. I mean, not extensively, but several times a year.
I've done some decent skiing. Always very modest in backcountry. Okay. And everyone here is looking around and feeling I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I'm going to give you a standard avalanche briefing. Avalanche risk is low today, like because of the we haven't had snow in a long time, and there's a lot of firm surfaces, as you've seen. I would be more concerned about someone just slipping and falling right now on a firm surface. So we're going to try to avoid that as much as we can. Okay. Nice. At this point, I'm going to use 2 hands on the probe, and you're looking for something soft, which is not here. A person is very soft. Everybody knows how to do that. And you can extend the handle out. That makes your life easier. When you start walking, 21. Cornice there, so don't go there. Wait here 1 second.
okay.
hoping that was some of the worst skiing we'll have. So we'll get into it. It's not too bad.
No, it's better than yesterday.
Woo! Powder. Nice. Woohoo! Belesno. Woohoo!
When you see these little rolling cookies everywhere, those are gonna be hard. Death cookies.
Sorry, I need to take some clothes, it was too hot.
Oh yeah. That's all good. Yeah, I did.
Woohoo!
I'm not wearing my down jacket
Bolji mi je Helić. Morat ću skinuti jaknu. Jebote board. Čekaj da prođem ja pa ću ti da štab da se primiš. Kurac, neću nije moći. Jebo ovo. Da mi ili Žičaro ili Helić. Cookie.
Cookie? Yeah. Right on. How many hours of editing do you have to do?
It depends how much I film, but not much.
No?
I'm just cut and not editing too much.
A lot of deleting, eh?
Yeah. I have so many footages now to edit and
Yeah.
I don't know.
You probably need a fair bit of video if you want some really nice long reels.
I already know what I need to film. Now when we were going down I was filming everything.
Yeah.
But when I'm riding mountain bike, then I already know what I need to film. So I don't want to film everything and then I have 2 hours of footage for like 10 minutes video. So then I film maybe 40 minutes for like 15 minutes video.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Well, you gotta come back for some biking. We've got some.
Definitely, yeah.
We got some half decent biking.
Yeah, I had many guests actually from Squamish and Pemberton and Whistler. And Rob, you're from Squamish?
No, I'm from Iceland.
Where?
Iceland.
Ah, from Iceland, really?
Yeah.
How long are you here?
Over 10 years.
Nice. I know many Icelanders.
You do?
Yeah,
Wow.
they are coming on my trips
Oh,
in Croatia.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Mountain biking?
Mountain biking and like sailing
Sailing.
from island to island
Oh, I love that stuff.
and drinking.
I'm good at all those three things. Biking, sailing and drinking.
Yeah, I had at least like 150 guests.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I should take your business card. You need to come back and we'll show you some powder. Ice bike?
Ice bike, we are going next week also. We are going to ride ski bike
Oh, nice.
here in Revelstoke.
Oh,
Also one of the guests.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Like it can be so snowy in Revelstoke, right? Here
Yeah.
you can always ride your bike.
No, but we are going on. It is a motorbike 450,
Oh, nice.
4-stroke with a track in the back and ski in the front.
Oh, like a timber sled.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mountain biking. I would like to come here, like in July and August.
I like it in the spring and in the fall. It's too hot
Yeah?
for me in summer. I like sailing. I love sailing. I have a 30-ton license in Iceland.
Nice.
But doesn't work over here.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm also working on my license for sailing. Then I can sail like catamarans up to like 15 meters. Now we have a lunch break.
Well, yeah. You bring a chair, you get the...
We ski down there or?
Yeah, I was going to try to stay on the left here in the sun.
Yeah, please just stay behind your guide and give me a little bit of space to make change my mind and make corrections.
Woo!
Nice fun. I think we found the best snow, boys.
This is so good.
Bushwhack in here. They've actually cut the forest, so we have a couple blocks. So 1 second. That's easier to go this way. Okay.
Evo tu.
So I'm gonna be okay if I follow your tracks?
Ovi neće biti zadovoljni dvojica 100%.
So yeah, just heads up. There's big holes on your right. Stay to the left here, boys.
There's a huge hole here where I'm standing.
Left side, yeah.
Here. Not sure they are having fun, but I'm having fun.
We're in the
Now you can just slide down. This is probably really icy.
As long as you're not. And as always, boys, when you get into these tight gullies, you can see the open holes. This is a river. This is where you find surprises. So we always go to the side and we ski down on the side, even if it means not making nice turns in the middle, because there's always a chance you might fall through, right?
It's maybe better if we go there.
But then you gotta cross this, and I don't want to do that. I think that's a great idea. Do not go in the middle. You gotta stay in the track.
Nice.
Ivo,
Huh?
aj pređi da mogu i ja.
Okay. Woohoo! Woohoo! Another one, and like this.
Oh yeah.
You use like an anchor. Woohoo! Zapiknuo sam se. Evo, tu je šuma posjećena. Woo! Moću. Ma razbit ću se tu.
Nećeš, pa šta ja sam se razbio.
Pa znači da ću se razbit.
Pa kakve veze? Ovo je mekani snijeg.
Woo! Now we are looking for a spot for heli to pick us up.
And I want you to keep an eye on the helicopter the whole time, okay?